Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter, and I'm here with you to recap the Real Housewives of Orange County, um, season 15, episode 14, High Tea and High Tension. And I will say, I look at this, I try to catch this content creator named Manny, and I don't know where it's called Manny TV. So if you ever get a chance, or you want to know some Real Housewives stuff, real fast and very condensed, he is the one. He hit every he'll never miss a pinpoint. So that's how I know if an episode is gonna be good or not, is I go listen to what he say. I don't know where he live, wherever he lives, it seems like he gets the episodes before we do. What he get them before I do, or so. Anyway, because I can get Real Housewives of Orange County here like 6:30 Central Time. So maybe he might be East Coast because he's ahead of me. Yeah, it's probably, I don't know. No, I usually get it even earlier than an hour before. So I don't know how he get it, but he's real good. He got a little accent. Sound like he might be Latin. But he does a real good thing. You never see him. He got an avatar, but he real nice. And he always, I like him. So check him out. But anyway, he wasn't joking. Soon as he did his recap on this, I was like, baby, I'm finna go watch that. So anyway, it looks like Tamara was, what I want to say, the episode start with Tamara smirking. They show Tamara, and she is reading the article that came out about John suing Tamara. And I don't know about John, but to me, I almost swear she looks as if she is smirking about that, like she's smirking. Yeah, she like she's smirking about her stuff, and about the situation. Like, ooh, looks like John is suing Shannon. Like, she ain't no real friend. I do not like this whole. I hope they'll never put it back on. So anyway, something going on because we see the front of the breast cancer center, and all the ladies coming in there to get a mammogram, right? Minus Tamara and Katy. So it's Shannon, Heather, Jen, Shannon, Heather, Jen, and Heather, Shannon, Gina, and Jen. Okay, so they sitting in there, and the technician come out, and uh, Jen let the ladies know that she was messing around, and she noticed that she had a little lump in her breast, and she said then she found out Ryan noticed it, and when she knew he knew, said she thought it was something she had to take care of. And what I said was she probably don't have no health insurance. She don't have no job. She don't have no income. Her husband is sending her ex-husband is giving her $6,000 for 6 kids to live in Orange County. Even though she living with Ryan, that still ain't no money if her kids do activities. And then she got a son living with her husband, so you don't know. He might not want to pay for their kids, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to give her no money to me. So since that 17-year-old going over there with him, shit, his money's probably getting ready to get reduced anyway. So anyhow, all the ladies get their exam, but while Heather's in the room, Gina got an issue too. Gina felt they found a lymph node when they did Gina's breast, but it's cool. It's just a lymph node. So Heather could hear them say that. So when they cheered, when she heard the information, she cheered too. So when Heather got finished cheering for Gina, the doctor told her your mammogram was good, but you got a real high chance of getting fucked up with breast cancer. She said because your breast is so dense. I forgot they said like 60% dense or some shit. So that's a cancer that we can't see. So if you had it or not. And she said, then with your history, you 49%, but with your age, you at 12%. Went from what she say? What she say about Heather? So wait a minute, I'll tell you in a minute. So we find out that we find out that Shannon ain't had a mammogram in 10 years, and because of Gina's age, it's time for her too. So it's a good thing that they did. Heather said she's real excited that all the girls seem to be fine, but what I'm noticing is that none of the women are asking me about me, and I was like, if something was really wrong with you, Heather, would you share that? You so private about your business and how you like shit to look so perfect. Would you share that with the girls? You seem like the type that would want to share that with Terry before you talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it hard. Yes, it is. So you you feel a little bit standoffish, and everybody was so excited and you all so together. They figure, I guess, if you got an issue, you would say, no, you just don't talk to people. That's all I'm saying. I miss this part. Um anyway, I still got it on. I rewinded. Um where was I at? So yeah, so while they sitting in there, right? While they all sitting in there, uh, they tell Shannon tell them that yeah, Alexa she hit me back once I sent her that text message telling her I wasn't taking her ass to Europe that was reserved for my real friends. She said she hit me back and said some shit about since I'm so um what she say? You can give my future husband, yeah. She said since you can I guess muster up the money to take your friends to your why can't you get your string your money together or some shit to pay back my future for the money that you owe my future husband. And what she say something smart. I don't know, she said something fucked up. So anyway, Shannon started going off on that motherfucker. She was like, how the fuck I ain't taking her on no trip. This fool done called me a liar and got lost to the shit against me. They don't pay for her to go on a trip with me. She must be. And then Heather was like, you mean the doctor's office? She was like, oh. So anyway, that's when Jen told them that, yeah, we was over there and we came to tell her nicely that she wasn't going to go on the trip and said we really thought she was going to go. And Jen said, well, I really thought she was going to invite her. And she says, what? She said she done talk so much shit to me. She ain't going nowhere with me. She's like, girl, you crazy. She said, I'm the new strong Shannon. So, in the confessional with the pretty blue on or purple that Heather got, I think it's blue. She said nobody asked me, and I kind of heard a little bit. Well, you kind of set yourself up that way. Damn, I like Tamara House, the front of it anyway. But anyway, I'm sorry, I just looked up at it. So anyway, Jen said she ain't never been to Europe, and her daughter tells her, she asked her what to do, and the daughter was like, I don't think it's nothing to do. You and Tamara should take a plane to France. And she said take a plane to France, and she said, I think you take a train, and she was like, how do you train? I was like, man, I don't know. So anyway, they packing. So Emily at home packing, and there's a little what you call it, a little scene with her and Shane and her son running around, and her ugly ass fur coat. She don't look like Sasquatch in that. What is this? Oh, it's ice. I thought something was in my cup. It's melted ice. So Shannon at home and she packing with her daughter, and Jordan, Joy. Oh my God, Jordan. There she go. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was recording. I'm looking crazy as hell. I'm gonna edit this. Anyway, oh my God, I forgot I was recording. How long was I doing that? I was gonna have to wonder if my granddaughter should get on the bus. Y'all, please forgive me. Just fast forward that part, or skip past it. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to where I was. Jen has said she never been to Europe because Shannon at home with her daughter, and they talking, and the Adeline calls, and when Adeline called on FaceTime, Shannon showed that picture that Emily took her in the boudoir picture, and Shannon keeps saying she like a madam. She don't like a madam. She looks like somebody that took a boudoir picture. Yeah, that's all. It ain't even that big. Actually, I think Emily scrumped you on that shit. It's supposed to be big enough for you to put over your bed if you want to, or at least take up one side of the wall. That shit right there, you gotta hang it on the wall in the middle, or with something else with it. You know what I'm saying? Under it or beside it, because it was too little to me. So anyway, Eddie and Tamara at home, she talking shit about Ryan. Both of them. He's a little bitch, a little bitch. I should give him a tampon, huh? And because Eddie tell her don't get in no fight, especially with little bitches. She should say, yeah, if Ryan act crazy, act like a little bitch, I should give him a tampon. They got some nasty ass mouths. So she said, I can you believe that I went to when I saw Jen at the damn, when I saw Jen at the tea party, she and I said, "Hey Jen, hi. I just want to say I'm sorry for the night. I didn't mean what I said. Listen, no, I know this is not the time for us to talk, but please, we'll talk later at a better time." And he said, "Well, what did she say?" What she always says. Okay, what she say? I think I wrote it down. Oh, okay. We'll talk later. That's what she said. She said, so Jen is on the phone with Ryan and they talking and he said, how you gonna be with old girl? And she said, how you gonna be with Tamara on this trip? And she said, I'm gonna be fine with it because I don't give a, I'm sick of her. She always do the same bullshit. So, if I had to go to Europe if I had to go to Europe, trust and believe, she ain't the motherfucker I want to travel with, but it is what it is. So, um, when Tamara back with Eddie, she was like, I understand her. She was standing up for my man. And she said, that's when he told her don't get in no fight and with little bitches. So from there we go to it's the next day or the next morning, and it's crazy because Heather and Katy arrive at the airport at the same time. You talking about crickets? God damn. That Heather do not like her. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Maybe, well, I don't think they got the same amount of money, but it's something there. Cause now Heather is just she need to grow up. She a real hard grudge holder, though. You know what I'm saying? Which is really fucked up. They got the Sprinter look uncomfortable. They had a Benz. I forgot Mercedes over there. This shit like having a Toyota. So ain't nothing. That Sprinter didn't look that comfortable. So anyway, let me get back to them getting at the airport. So we see Heather in her confessional. She says, "Oh, it said that early bird catches a worm, but not me. You get a Katy. She was going shade. She said, not her, she get a Katy. So Heather said, here we go with no conversation at all. When Heather saw Shannon and that coming to that airport, I think that's the happiest I ever seen. No, it ain't the happiest, but it was one of the happiest times I ever seen her. She hollered, she yelled, what she holler out? Happy birthday, Shannon. So anyway, Uh, she's so and I don't think Shannon really liked that too much, really. So they show Gina and she in the confessional, and her ass is she up in there speaking with a European accent, and it's so bad that the producer said, okay, it's enough. Whoever the cameraman, somebody said, okay, just cut that shit. We don't want to hear no more. So she stops. So we're on the plane now, and somebody said, well, I suggest we sleep. I suggest we sleep because we're going to, as soon as we get there, we're hitting the ground. So, the next thing you know, you see, why is why is Emily brushing her teeth on camera like that? Why don't she take her ass to the bathroom? She's so gross. And then Katy say, "Do you need water to run?" Because she brushing her teeth all over the place. She said, "Do you have your water?" And she said, "Water, Dr. Pepper." I was like, "Oh my God, she is." See, I told you, girl, you Dr. Pepper. Ooh, they always call me the fat girl. Girl, quit brushing your teeth. Mm. Anyway, when they arrived, they had this. What's the name of this hotel? It's called the something. I got it written down. I'm gonna come across it and I'll come back to it and tell you. But the rooms. So then when they're coming in, Shannon introduces herself as what's that? As Duchess because it's her birthday. She's the Duchess or something, and them was her ladies. I mean, she do it all grandioso, and the ladies are standing there looking, and Heather says, "Oh, this is not an embarrassing moment." So, it's cool. So that ladies kind of snicker. And then the ladies go to the penthouse. And so when they sitting in there, the spread is wild to start just biting shit. Just, to me, it was like I would have just been eating everything like it had fruit and nuts and cheese and little cucumber sandwiches and drinks and water, and it was just nice. And I was just now I'm hungry. I'm gonna get up now and go make me something to eat in just a second. So when they sit there, they try to figure out the room. So they're all like, "How do we get the room?" And she was like, "I put the keys in the bowl." So you got to stick your hand in the bowl and pull out a key. So everybody is concerned about the rooms until they see the motherfuckers. That place is that's one of the that's probably one of outside of when who was that? Was it Lisa that took them to Vegas? I think it was Kyle. Took the ladies to Vegas, and all them motherfuckers had like penthouse rooms, and her and Lisa room was so busting. They were so big that one was on this side, one of them was on that side, and then somebody had it with the man swimming in the swimming pool. I think it was Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Besides that shit that they had on the OC, them rooms was really nice. It was kind of small, but they was nice and decorated well. So anyway, we got off them rooms, so I'm getting crazy. So anyway, whereas each lady went into their room, they all had their own spread. It was like two ladies to a room, but even inside the room, there were rooms. They had bedrooms and penthouse and beautiful bathrooms. It was busting. So and it made Heather real happy because she said, "Ooh, we got food in here, champagne." So you don't ever see Heather really that excited about too much and nothing. So it was called the Mayfair Hotel. I told you I was gonna catch it. So Heather and Tamara drank champagne, and then automatically there's Tamara. We're gonna talk about it. You mean Jeff Lewis? So Shannon went on Jeff Lewis and they all need to stay the fuck off of Jeff Lewis or say no comment. Yep, just having well, I have to kick you off my show and I be like no comment and I get the fuck up and take that mic off and I leave or whatever device I got hooked to me, it be coming off or I'll be pushing off. But y'all need to stay off of Jeff Lewis. Wasn't it just on the he just got somebody hooked up from the Real Housewives of New York. That shit that was between Bryn and Aaron and Jeff Lewis kind of implied that how she get her, what she do, how she get her bills paid. She moved to a bigger and nicer apartment this time and shit. So it was it was a implication that she may have sugar daddies or whatever. And she took offense to that shit, but she still ain't came out and told. She told what she did, but she told us like how Ryan told Jen husband how what he do. I don't know the fuck she do. So Tamara in that white in the confessional, as much as I dislike her, that shit is bad. That shit is bad, and that shit she wore to dinner was bad too. She stuck her ass out too far. You really couldn't tell if she got a booty or not, because she might have, what you call that, she might have legum. And legum is when your legs run all the way up to your back. You got to fucking wash, you got a board back there, like a surfboard. You just a flat ass. But That shit was busting. Tamara, when she want to, she can put some clothes on. She look cute in clothes. So I mean, when she get dressed, sometimes, most of the time, I like. I can't say a lot of her shit, but when you wear something I like, I call you out on it. I let you know. So anyway, when they touch down, um, Helen Tamara. So she said, yeah, while I was drinking, she said, yeah, it was $75,000 needed, and she said that her and John was talking, and she needed $75,000, and he said, well, why don't you borrow the money? No, he said, why don't you get a low interest loan? And she said something about you got money, why don't you, or some type of shit. So that's how she knows the loan. And Tamara swear up and down that Shannon told her that it was a loan. So then uh Heather, I don't know how she manufactured this shit, start feeling used. Maybe because Shannon ain't asked her about her titties or whatever. But she like, I think she used me. Emotional manipulation, that was Tamara word right there. And I used to do that. She used to cry on me and shit. So she said, I think she picked the right time at the right moment and then the right Jeff Lewis. It's too many variables y'all got to have to say she set this shit up. And then y'all talking shit because when she come in the room, she brought them gifts, right? And this is before they started talking by themselves. Shannon came and bought them gifts. And she got them, first of all, she got the motherfuckers a trip. Then she bought them, I think they was Prada hats and they were Burberry scarves, right? And it was weird that I think it was Gina. Somebody knew the designer right through the Jennifer, just Jennifer. She in that white with that gray looking fur with them white boots on. She is horrible. So anyway, let me just stop there because that's the next day. So anyway, the more Tamara sip on that champagne, now Shannon's a fucking liar, and I said she getting ready because she get ready to talk some more because Heather just said she won't make her martini. Let's make a martini. So Heather with that I felt used. So I was like, what? Look around here, what, Heather? I don't even understand that. So like I said, Tamara white dress is lovely because I like it. So Emily and some guy. So anyway, the whole time they there, every time they see a man, they start campaigning for Shannon. It's my friend. It's her birthday. She's 60. Are you single? But the worst one was they going to the next. They got dressed to go to the boat or whatever. And first of all, before they walked out, stupid ass Tamara gonna say, "I got bad news for you guys. It's raining, bitch. It's London. It's supposed to rain." So anyway, while they stand there and the man trying to get them on a sprinter, they just start. My friend need to get laid, and if she got the Caldwell's, Diggle Jen the confessional, if she got the Caldwell's a little bit, what she say, dusted off. I don't know. I'm gonna come to it because I wrote that shit down. So I put complain about the rain, and then that's when I think Katy told her stop complaining. She said it's raining, but we're going on a boat. She was like, "Girl, we're in London. Stop complaining." And that's when they was on there. Can she get laid? Can you get her? You got a friend? Can you pay for somebody? If I was Shannon, I'd be like, y'all bitches need to be quiet. I'm 60 years old. I ain't thinking about no fucking. I'm thinking about enjoying myself in London. And if I want to get down with somebody, I know how to do that shit. I'm older than all y'all motherfuckers in here. I know how to get a man. I got 3 children. The fuck? And 2 of them twins. The fuck? Get out of here. They're trying to hook me up and shit. So anyway, Emily and her confessional saying the kind of guy she'll mess with in London is probably some married guy who whose wife is going to sue her for breaking up their relationship or some shit. And then she said, "But who cares? We're dealing with the lawyer fees later." And I think that was a dig saying you got because all of them saying if you got first of all she said she was gonna pay the motherfucker, but he didn't want the money, so quit. So if she taking you to your stop trying to count her pockets, stop trying to count how much she spent on y'all gifts and shit, whether it was from Walmart Prada, Gucci, Fucci, wherever the fuck it came from. Y'all so fucking ungrateful. And then y'all dirty. And then, all right, so of course Tickle they outside now, right before they get on the boat. Um, uh, Shannon wants them to put their hats on, take pictures, and all of them agree the same thing. We look like tourists. Y'all look like tourists anyway. Who the fuck around there walking around with heels on? Most Europeans wear flat shoes, not unless they're going to work. I ain't never seen them walk around just to be walking around, except I seen Italians do that, especially further up to Germany. The motherfuckers will put on their best and walk around in the square and all that shit, especially in Vicenza. So don't say I don't know what I'm talking about. I lived there 7 years. I'm just saying for somebody try to say something in the comments at me. I lived there 7 years and I can't say nothing except child and Bella. Yeah. So anyway, whoo. Oh, Tamara complained about. I said, damn, this bitch can't stop complaining. It's raining. We going on our boat. What was the other shit she said? She said something. We're going on a boat. And she said the hats was ugly to her. She didn't care if they was product. She said, yeah. So that's that one. We're almost done, y'all. I stood out there in window for 10 minutes, but I had to make sure she got on the bus. So so they on a sprinter together. No. So anyway, they on the Thieves River, and I said that shit look like it's fun. And I put in here why they wear the wrong shoes to go sightseeing. That is ridiculous. So they as they on the river, they get to see a lot of London's attractions, the London Bridge, which is really not the London Bridge. I think we bought that from them. Then at least that's what they say. I don't know. I'm just repeating what I thought I heard them say, but I Google that shit later and check it. And if it's wrong, I will come back and tell you about it. So they looking around at all stuff, and then you see Heather not really enjoying it. And Heather say, "This is not my cup of tea." And she's trying to keep her composure. She like trying to keep her head still and shit. While everybody else, the wind just blowing them because they on like a speedboat. So Heather says she's supposed to be looking at the Crown Diamonds or somewhere shopping at Harrods. She ain't supposed to be on the Thieves River doing no goddamn sea doing a boat. Sea doing in a boat. So they come back and then get dressed to go to dinner. And the dinner they're going to called the Londoner. I think that's what it was called, but I'll check it because I wrote it down. Um, Gina says she do her own glam. You do your own glam and your own fashions because you is, ooh, girl. And then she had the nerve to say, is that what you did? Did you pay a person to do your makeup and you watched them and took tutorials? Because the person that do it supposed to teach you, but the person that do your face, make your face up and she teach you, where the fuck is her clientele that she building? If she teach you her craft. I don't know. It don't make sense to me, but you ain't learned nothing from your makeup artist. From the head, from the ruler to the tutor. You just ain't got no from the head to toe if that is included in it. Your fashion just ain't your thing. You just one of them people you want to wear what you want to wear. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of y'all fall into that category. Yeah, it's called a Londoner. That's where they went. It look real fancy. So anyway, and the reason why they talking about glam is because Katy and Jen are getting their face done, and they want to know how Jen can afford that. They don't understand her priorities ain't straight. Shut up, Gina. You just did a little funky ass renovation on your house. Be quiet. That's all. So anyway, I put Gina looks horrible and Shannon look crazy because she in there trying to untangle her hair. She going to dinner with them. She look like she tired, and it's her birthday. She like she need to go take a nap. So they got a rooftop table, but don't look like they outside. Maybe that's what kind of glass windows or some shit. Cause I think they said rooftop. So then I put I don't like Emily's outfit. I said, Heather, it's all right. I think her top is pretty. Look a little Christmassy though, 'cause it got them sparkling like look like the snowflakes and shit on the collar. And I said, um, so anyway, Gina start not Gina. What's her name? What's that girl name? Jen start telling them. So they at the table now for dinner, and Jen start telling them that she gonna go home and look for her birth mother, or she know who her birth mother is, and she says it's okay for them to meet each other, right? So she cool with this shit. So I'm kind of going to the paper. So while they're sitting at the table, Heather and Katy start talking because Katy says she shared with Heather that it's a blessing that she know the history of of her health because she doesn't know. I mean her her genetic history because Katy says she doesn't know hers, but she was letting the ladies know that she was taking her family to Korea to meet her birth mother. They found her, and damn, her mother had her when she was 15 in a factory. Yeah. She said she had her, she was working and she had her. And she said she kept her for 3 days and she gave her up. So Katy said if she had adopted, if she was a mother and had to give her children, it would be a blessing for her to know or to see that her child has done well. I said, I think some pretty wealthy white people adopted Katy. She gonna be happy that yeah, your mother be pleased. Pleased and sad at the same time she didn't see you grow up. That's what I would think, 'cause that's how I would feel. So you see stupid ass Emily, and they said, "What is it, Emily?" And she's like, "No, no, no, I wasn't breaking you up. I wanted y'all. I can't believe y'all talking. Just keep talking." I was like, "You just spilled a damn move." So that made I think her saying that it made Katy say, "What did she say?" She's still polite, ice cold, and it made Heather say she's really not that interesting. So Tamara, and so we're all sitting at the table. So all of a sudden, here go what you call 'em, fucking up the. She know how to do it too. That Tamara. Hey, you want to talk about your lawsuit? And Shannon said, no, I sure don't. She's like, you really don't? She was like, no, I mean, I don't want to discuss that. It's, my birthday and shit. And she was like, well, you wanted to talk about it you talked about it with Jeff Lewis for a whole hour. I was like, bitch, Jeff Lewis was asking her questions. She was on the podcast. So anyway, they start going at it. She start going off. Um, Terrence like, I was surprised that you even was talking about it. So she said, so yeah. I'm so saying to say, yeah, I talked to my attorney. My attorney told me as long as I'm telling the truth, I could talk. So that's what the fuck I was doing. Well, then you lied. She said, what you mean? So in the confessional, that she tells us that in the confessional, she tell us, I know Shannon borrowed the money. You know why? Because she told me. But I was like, what, girl? And you just saying this now? Get the fuck out of here. So somehow or another, didn't have the interjection. What I feel, you know, when we were at the cabin place where I took y'all to the spa, yeah, had the head was good as a motherfucker. And she said, and you sat with me and you shared with me and you showed me a picture of you and John. And I asked you if John, did you think John heard the crash? And you said yes because you was only like 10 seconds from his house. And I feel like you manipulated me emotionally to get me on your side. And you also did that to have that on camera. Yes, to document. I was like, Tyler, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, what did she do to you now? So I was like, stay the fuck on for Jeff's little show, all y'all. Or when he asks you something, you ain't got to answer that motherfucker. He ain't the feds. He ain't the grand jury. Just be like, No comment. Yeah, then he won't invite you back, but be glad because y'all act like he under some type of pressure. Fuck that motherfucker. I'd be like, next, next. He won't have no black people on that motherfucker. He won't. Not unless it's, one of them soft ones. But no. So anyway, she was like, I think Shannon did it on purpose. It's like a propaganda. So anyway, Shannon looking at her like, what, bitch? Is this what you really telling these motherfuckers? I had a vulnerable moment and I wanted to talk to you. And then I shared something with you, and this what you do? You fucking tell everybody? Is this what you do? So that's when, what's her name? Heather Jen say she was talking to you because she needs somebody to talk to you. You supposed to be her friend. What the fuck do you want her to do? I mean, who was she supposed to talk to? She was confiding in you. So it's just intense. So they still all of them all over Shannon. So Shannon's just like, you know what? Stop fucking talking to me. Leave me alone. So that's when Tamara said, you told a lie. She said, what's the lie? You said, but the lie that Tamara said that she told is not that. You told me that you loaned the money. You left that shit in your confessional. You didn't say that shit at the dinner table with them. And it's okay to say, what's the lie? And she said, so Shannon started talking and Emily said, be quiet and let her finish. So they said Shannon did hear it. Shannon, when Jeff asked you about that shit, you said it was a promissory note, and then Heather said, "Oh my God, this is the first time I was hearing this." So after one Shannon said, "You know what? Fuck y'all. This is my trip, and this is my birthday. I'm going to my room." And they got a nerve to say, "Don't go." But here's the real fucked up part. Here goes Tamara. She ain't going to her room. She going to the bar, and sure enough, you hear her ordering a drink. I'm like, "God, Shannon." I mean, fuck that. I would have ordered me a drink, but they would have to send it to my room. So, Gina follow her, and I don't like Gina because she be smirking. And I think Gina get involved a lot of times because Gina seems to really like fucking drama as long as it's not her drama. She likes it. And I don't really understand that because I'm like, you done went through enough shit with the DUI, your husband whooping your ass, your ex-husband, So why is it so important, that this go on? That I don't know. So Um, what else I wanted to say about this? I wanted to say that, oh, I already told y'all that part. And I want, so they all just, then Tamara's like, you're a victim. You're always a victim. So Shannon is like, fuck that. She had to elevate and she's like, yo, I ain't nobody goddamn victim. She said, and I done told you about calling me that. So she said, you laughing at me? She said, you look funny to me or some shit. You got the bars right there. It look like you in jail or I don't know, some stupid ass shit she say. So she's like, I don't believe this. So Gina follow her. She the one that follow her. And Shannon is in the bar. She didn't go to her room. And she sat down and she said, I know this is hard for you. This is hard for you. Yeah. You're a strong woman, blah, 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 blah. So Shannon said, how about this shit happen? How about this text popped up on my phone where the Alexis who said that she ain't suing us say she's suing us. Now it ain't like how Shannon said, I ain't see no signature on no paperwork, but it could have been there. I just see her saying that we, our attorney is gonna sue your ass, you and Tamara. So anyway, Shannon said, I forgot I had this. It just popped up on my phone from 2018. So she sent it to Tamara. And ain't it funny that Tamara ain't said shit? She done said all this other shit, but she ain't said shit that make it that clear up Shannon. Tamara is a funky, nasty, stank ass snake. I do not like her. I do not care. I do not like her. I don't give a fuck what kind of clothes she put on because she can dress pretty good. But I do not like her, and she is nobody's fucking friend. Even Eddie should watch his goddamn back. She is poisonous. You ain't nobody friend. You one of them. You the worst kind of bitch. You the kind of smile on somebody's face and pretend you got compassion for them. And as soon as they turn their back, you just start talking about them, riding them. If they got physical shit wrong with them, you're gonna talk about that. If they got some financial shit wrong, you're gonna talk about that. If it's something with their kids, you're gonna talk about that. You just gonna do all that shit, and you are exactly like how your kids say you are. That's why they don't fuck with you, yo. And that's what I'm saying. Them Gen X's, them ones that's coming behind, like with my daughter and shit. Them kids gonna be fucking with people that's fake, and you's a fake ass hoe. You might not be no hoe, but you're fake. But I'm gonna call you a hoe because I heard you call other people hoe. So anyway, what else? So anyway, she's just a snake. So while she gone, they just talking about her, right? And Katy, I'm sick of you because when she was talking about what that thing about Ryan is, I'm concerned. I was like, why are you concerned? You falsely had somebody arrested. Somebody said you allegedly stole their business idea. I mean, you've been having fire and shit. You divorced. You got a terrible relationship with your ex husband because you ain't never said it was good. And then it can't be good because every chance you get, you shade his ass. So I'm just saying, you need to back off with that judgy shit because you play that Karen shit a little bit. It sound like you might not do it now, but you sure was doing it in the past. And I don't know what your thing is with Heather, but I'm really getting sick of you and her this game that y'all play. And I will say this about Heather. Ooh, Shannon got some nice stockings for dinner. You can see them when she in the bar. You pay attention to them. So anyway, it don't matter. The food come, ain't nobody getting up. Everybody still sitting around eating as I would. But I don't know, like I said, and Gina still dressed terrible for dinner. Jesus Christ, how you can dress bad at every occasion? That shit is crazy to me. She dressed terrible at a costume party. I just think, and you kind of fucked that up. So, Shannon is in tears on her birthday, and she's strong. She's like, man, y'all ain't pushing me around no more. And sidebar, what kind of sidebar should I got with them? I don't know nothing on Gene. Okay, I don't got no sidebar shit on nobody. No, I don't got nothing on nobody. So anyway, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me for 43 seconds and some change. And I really, no, 43 minutes and some change. I'm just really off, and I'm gonna try to go back and I'm gonna try to go back and edit out that part where I was doing like this, looking out the window, and trying to see if my grandbaby was okay, because I know I was looking crazy, and I forgot that I was fucking recording. I'm so invested in making sure she get on the bus, because that's the one that's turning 7 tomorrow. So I still. I'm good. The bus stop it stops right in front of my house. I mean, literally right in front of my lawn. I mean my driveway. So she just walked down the drive, but I gotta make sure that I didn't wave at the bus driver because I was too far back and she wouldn't be able to see me. But um so when Shannon tells, oh, I gotta tell you this part. When Shannon showed the text to Gina, Gina's so excited. She's like, oh, she's a fucking liar. Like I said, she loves drama. Drama. She got the receipts, but I want to know why Tamara ain't said nothing. That's what I'm saying. She's a stink ass bitch. So I use bad language. I ain't mean to. And if I hurt your feelings, that mean I was talking about you, and you might need to go check yourself. And no, I know I had weaknesses and I got little problems and shit too that I need to work on. I'm just better at recognizing other people than I am at my own. So it's Friday. Let it be a good day for you. It's the end of the week for some of us. But I'll be back because there's a lot of shit today that come on TV that I want to show you. And I started watching Villains too. And I think I might recap it. Okay. So listen, have a great day and thanks for listening. Bye now.